final product. Back on there, tighten down, pads here. Once we get the wheel on, it'll hold this firm into here. Wheel is back on, spinning freely. Remember, the only way it spins freely is when Welcome back, everyone. Next project, I'm gonna swap out these rear rotors and swap out the pads for racing pads. I'm doing this until my Unplugged Performance rear carbon ceramic upgrade comes in. You put this in tow mode and it disengages the parking brakes. You can actually get this apart. Let me show you what I'm replacing it with. Thanks to the guys at Mountain Pass for getting these out to me so quickly. These are very nice, but these are steel, and I want to have matching carbon ceramic in the front. But I'm going to use these for now, and these will last me because I have probably 3 more track events. Each one's a 3-day event, so probably got another 8 or 9 days on the track before the carbon ceramics will make it here. And these are some racing pads from G-Lock. Got these from Silent Speed, so thanks to the guys out there. And just note, these are unidirectional, so right one goes in the right, left one goes in the left. The reason that is, there are these curved veins that go at an angle. And so when you put it on the correct way, that helps cool as it turns. So they call it a gyro disc rotor. There's the rotation. Now that we got this off, you can see how glazed over this is. It's physically grooved. We did really hard track sessions here. I should have put upgraded pads on this, and that was my bad. So these pads are down to the limit. It's got the little squealer going. These are the 2 bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom. Take off. Caliper should come off nice and easy, hopefully. And we'll get the old pads out, put the new ones in, and this rotor should just fit right in place. All right, it's a 14. I put this on here with a breaker bar, makes it nice and easy. This loosened up pretty well, so I already got that loose. Now I'll get the bottom one loose. Another little fun fact, these bolts are not 14s, these are these Torx. I don't have a big enough Torx kit, so the 14 fits and works for now. Not ideal, but it's larger than what I have. Okay, mind you, I got this off. There is a little connector here, so you slide that forward and then it unclips so it doesn't hang from that because the brake line's connected on the bottom. And then here is this rotor coming off. Yeah, thing does not look too nice. We got this inside brake pad off. Look at this. It is totally toast. And this is the upgraded G-Lock racing brake pads. You can see how much material has been worn down on the rear. So the rear definitely do a lot of work. This is the outer brake pad, and this one looks pretty fried as well. And let's see what the outer one looks like. Looks like that's the outer. Also, just to note, when you get these pads in here, I used a little piece of vinyl so I don't mar up the pad, and I have a clamp right here, and I'm just compressing it to push this in. There's a single piston right here, and I open my brake reservoir up front, in the front of the car, so we'll see if that comes over at all. Just take a look. Open this up. Put this underneath here in case this comes over. Okay, it's not coming over, but just didn't want it leaking all over the place. Okay, after racking my mind why I couldn't put the piston in, pretty rookie move, realized this whole piece needs to come off. So this needs to come apart. So you need to take this apart. Should have done that when this was still mounted into here. But I'm gonna take both of these off. They're 14s. There's one on the top, one on the bottom, and then this plate will come off. This whole assembly will come apart. This goes back on. I'm gonna torque these down to about 84 foot-pounds, 120 Newton meters. And this is in place, and then I compress this down. Let's see if that's compressed enough. We'll see if that slides over. Harbor Freight Special Maddox disc brake pad and caliper service toolkit. Read that upside down. Looks like this. Fits in here, compresses this. This plate's gotta come off. It's an Allen. It is a 5mm. I'm gonna pull this plate off so I can compress this, so I can be done with one side. The other side will go a lot quicker now that I had to go run and buy these tools. This is what this looks like. I have it about a third of the way down. I'm gonna keep cranking it. They have different fittings here. These little notches fit into whatever groove pattern is there. So I pick the appropriate little piece, and then this piece fits into this. This plate fits behind here. I took this Tesla cover off with the little Allen like I showed you. Now I'm just gonna keep tightening this down until this is fully compressed. And mind you, this compresses and rotates at the same time, and that's what brings that piston in. All right, we got it all compressed in, almost 100%. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Let's go check on the fluid reservoir to see if that's increased at all. You ever seen if the fluid reservoir has risen? Maybe a little bit, but it's not overflowing, so we're good. Finished up with this, tools off. Now that is completely level here and should fit around this dimension. Brake line not tangled, like so. Ooh, before I put it back on though, let's get this little plate put back on here, the Tesla plate. It's on here. I got one bolt in, just wanted to show you how it fits in. So it's gonna fit. And we won't forget to reclip that little electrical connector, which is the parking brake. This is the installed final product. Back on there, tighten down, pads here. Once we get the wheel on, it'll hold this firm into here. Wheel is back on, spinning freely. Remember, the only way it spins freely is when you put it in the transfer mode, so that's what allows us to spin freely. So it looks good, looks clean. We'll get the other one installed, and then we'll do the little bedding process.